Minnesota Twins and the New York Yankees. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. So here's Joe Mauer. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Minnesota.
And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. In past meetings with Jay Happ, he's gone 3 for 11, fouled off. Happ hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Throw not in time, so he's able to beat one out here to kick off the ball game. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
Stepping in now, Jorge Polanco. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gardner is there. 2 down. Now to the plate, Eddie Rosario. Here's the pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. 2-0 to the Twins left fielder. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Coming on for it is Hicks. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. Grounded back up the middle. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
A huge key I see for this lineup is they're going to have to make this defense work. They're not afraid to kick a baseball around. If they can put the ball in play and make this defense beat themselves, they don't even have to worry about running into a 3-run home.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And it's gone. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on ShowTrack because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Batting fourth, the shortstop.
Here's Didi Gregorius.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
You could see that this wasn't that difficult to play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there, and he couldn't make the play on it. E6 all the way.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
3-1. Miguel Andujar would be next if they can keep this inning alive.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
The 3-2 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Digging in, Miguel Andujar. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. First offering on its way. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Cave will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. Second inning coming up. Now 1-0 Yanks. At the plate, Miguel Sano, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Drilled right back up the middle. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Right fielder.
Stepping up to the plate, Max Kepler, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Stepping into the box, Jake Cave. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 1-0 the count. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Another 1-2 delivery. Hit sharply on the ground. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, he did an amazing job just to be able to get wood on this baseball and drive it through the infield. And that pitch was executed perfectly. Breaking ball down below the zone. Nice job right there.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And low, it's a ball and a strike. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a glove flip for 1. Twins strand a pair. They still trail 1-0. Ready now, Gary Sanchez. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's hitless in 6 tries. Here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Now batting, Luke Boyd.
First baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off for ball 1.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
On a swing to forget there, it's back even at 2-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Now at the plate, Gleyber Torres. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 delivery. Nope. Missed with a breaking ball. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit back up the middle. Underhanded flip. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on MLB Network as we're set for the top half of the 3rd from the Bronx. Hit out towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Now at the plate, Jorge Polanco flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Eddie Rosario is on deck. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider.
Fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He threw a base on balls his first time up.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Polanco stands at first with 1 out. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or you just pitch around it?
A bouncer up the middle. Gregorius has it. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing here for the Twins. It remains. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Judge. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And here's a ball hit in the air. Mauer trying to get there, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And right into the shift. Sano takes it in, and that's out number 1.
The batter, designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
2 balls and a strike now. And that one just missed outside. Didi Gregorius will be next. Fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Another full count pitch home. And this is fouled at the plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive to left. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8 pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
Dero, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate, just enough for a base hit.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Gregorius is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Striding in once again, Aaron Hicks reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
A little bouncer. Foul ball. Strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. Now it will be the Minnesota DH, Logan Morrison. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And Morrison in front, 2 balls and no strikes. A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel.
Oh, and that's knocked down. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Max Kepler. He singled his last time up. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. Fouled off. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone.
Well, when you play with fire, you're going to get burned. He tried to bust a lefty inside, and when you do that in Yankee Stadium, you better be sure it's way inside. If not, this is the result you're going to get.
Logan Forsythe swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Bullet back up the middle. Hicks is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, number 60.
So here's Jake Cave to the plate. A base hit in his first trip. Lifted the other way down the left field line. After it is Gardner. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. Standing in, Miguel Andujar. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Hit hard to short. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. Now in the box, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Rosario is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Digging in now for the Yankees, Luke Voigt comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out deep.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground toward the left. Oh, look at the dive to first. It's there. He got him. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first is in time as Mauer becomes out number 2.
Now batting,
ready for another shot now. Jorge Polanco. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ball 1. Swing and a weak little line drive over to first. Leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that the side is retired. First baseman not normally known as the greatest leapers, but this wasn't too bad. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Into the box now, Gleyber Torres, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. And that misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Chased a sinker outside the strike zone. 1-2. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Neil Walker come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. Lined hard toward right center. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Digging in once again, Aaron Judge, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now.
I know he wants that pitch back. He put good wood on that ball. But let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Got him a little bit out in front.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Torres takes his lead at third with one away. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Digging in and looking for more, Giancarlo Stanton. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
Hey, you don't see a hitter of his caliber come outside the zone too much. He's super aggressive right now. Let's see if he nibbles a little further off the plate.
Now a swing going, look out, over in the third base dugout as that thing nearly took out half the coaching staff. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. Neil Walker will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Number 14, Neil Walker.
And this is knocked down on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many.
Designated hitter, Logan Morrison. Now
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. He's set and the pitch. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. The 0-1. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And he squares up on this one, deep to straightaway right. But it bends just foul into the second deck.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And now a A swing and a miss, and Morrison is retired for out number 1.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
And that misses 2-2. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Max Kepler will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. They still lead it 2-1. Here's Didi Gregorius. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
The windup and the 0-1. He pulls this one into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And no swing apparently, ball 1.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Three and 2 to the Yankees center fielder. Miguel Andujar is on deck. Inside, he misses ball 4.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
In now, Miguel Andujar. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. And there's his first base hit in this one. And now he has some trouble with it in left.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. Guess he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And this one's in the dirt. So now 2 men in scoring position. Greg Bird will be called on to pinch hit now, and he'll do it in a golden RBI spot as he's got 2 men in scoring position with only 1 gone in the inning. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Forsythe has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
from the stretch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Checks his swing, but this will be strike two call. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one in. Greg Bird will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching.
Up next for Minnesota, Logan Forsythe. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Still 1-2. Now another 1-2. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The batter.
Striding in, Jake Cave. His line includes a single and a fly ball and 2 at-bats thus far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Number 25.
Lays off 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. The 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1. Taken, strike 2.
Full count, 3-2.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Neil Walker, hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Walker.
Hit out towards second. Forsythe is there. And there's out number 2.
Right fielder,
Here's big Aaron Judge. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. The relay throw. And he is out at third base, trying to move up as a possible go-ahead. So here's Joe Mauer. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential. Zach Britton takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first, and the runner back safely. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
That was a classic two-hole hitter move right there, giving his boy a chance to steal a bag. Got to be honest, in today's game, you don't see too many guys take that pitch.
There's a two-seam fastball that's fought off foul off to the right. Britton pauses. Here's the 0-2. And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Eddie Rosario. In previous meetings with Britton over the years, he's a perfect 2 for 2. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. First pitch on its way. And this one gets away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Logan Morrison. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. And over to third now with the runner. The 1-0 home is taken, strike one. Into the corner and slicing foul. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Lifted in the air out to right. Judge is there now to put this one away for the third out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. Addison Reed is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Tyler Austin is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Missed with a slider. And that one just missed outside.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. So here's the cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. Career history with Addison Reed. He's 1 for 2. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Behind 0-2 now. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. Andrew McCutchen come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Andrew McCutchen.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya. A two-run homer down the line in left. As they take the lead, it's now 4-2.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
The batter, third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Here's Miguel Andujar now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And now pitch on the way. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Greg Bird will be next. Ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
The 2-0 on the way. And he fouls this one off. Here's a look over to first. And the runner back. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Andujar leads off first with 1 away. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Next for New York, Luke Voigt. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. And he just manages to get his hand in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. Looking at the golden sombrero.
And he'll dive back in safely. The 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. The 1-2. In the dirt here. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
3-2, full count. The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. The Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here. Andrew McCutchen will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 26.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. In previous meetings with Britton over the years, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Count is 1-2 now. Britton's ready. Here's the 1-2. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Sinker, 3-2 now.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they'd gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the second deck and gone. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Max Kepler becomes the first out in the 9th inning. In now, Logan Forsythe. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
There to take it in is McCutchen now for wrap number 2.
Now batting, number 60.
So here's Jake Cave to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball down near the shoe tops. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
A strike, and it's 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Up next for Minnesota, catcher
David Robertson gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. He's set and the pitch. Way out in front. Lays off the circle change there. A ball and a strike. Fouled away. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Breaking ball in for a strike. Throw to first is in time, and the Yankees win it. The Yankees win.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in their face and salt this game away for his guys.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The New York Yankees came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Zach Britton is the winning pitcher of record, so that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 4 runs on 6 hits. No errors. Left 7 men on base. For the Twins, 3 runs on 7 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Zach Britton. The save to David Robertson. The loss goes to Addison Reed. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Our paid attendance.